my secret power, I guess. Came screaming back. Yes.
Welcome back to JR Pro Shop Vids. Jimu here, and today we have Ryan Barker going to be throwing the new raw hammers. Along with these two bowling balls, there are two more raw hammers, but these two are on the far ends of the spectrum. So we thought it'd be best to compare these two. So here today we have the Raw Hammer Solid, which features the Raw Hammer core and the Juice Solid Coverstock. Similarly, this has the same Raw Hammer core, but the Juice Pearl Coverstock. This Coverstock is also featured on the Fugitive and Fugitive Solid. Check the links above. Today's pattern is Main Street, a house shot that you might find at your local bowling center. My expectations for these two balls, starting with the Solid, I think this one's gonna be earlier than the Pearl and also maybe a bit more overall hook. However, I think the Pearl will go further down lane and hook harder off the end of the pattern. This is the first ball review back in a while. The last one we did was the GB4. So Barks is back and ready to go, so let's see how he does.
Hey guys, Barks is here with two new bowling balls. We got the Raw Hammer Solid, and we got one of the Pearls. So let's start with the Solid. So I'm gonna start, we're on Main Street. I'm gonna start kind of in the track area, around 10, right on the oil line. See how this looks. Pretty good. Got that a little to the left. A lot of dry boards out there. Ball kind of picked up early. Really smooth shape though. All right, I'm gonna move a little bit right on this one. Keep the speed down, kind of get around it a bit, see if it finishes well. Moving about 5 right. Looks really good. So these new raw hammers, they're replacing the Vibes in the lower mid price point. It's a little less ball than the Fugitives. In a little bit. And round 7. Kind of expected that. So this Raw Hammer Solid, it's not quite as dull as some of the other balls in the lineup. It's 3000 grit. So it's gonna be a little bit cleaner through the front part of the lane, but it's still gonna be smooth and controllable in the back part. It's using the same juiced cover stock that's on the Fugitive line, just with a higher RG, lower differential core. Gonna move another 5 right, get my hand around it, slow it down just a little bit. It might come back. Whoa, jeez. Did it ever come back? Came screaming back. I gotta keep moving in, that's crazy. 3 different shots there. Ball's been very impressive so far. So you can have a perfect review. What do you think, another 5 right? Why not? Might make it back. Oh, carry. Ah. Good shot though. As you can see, I get that far right. I get to the friction too early. It rolls a bit too quick. Not quite enough energy to kind of come back and hit the pocket well. Well, let's make a little switch. Raw Hammer Pearl. All right, so let's move back to the track area. Up about 10. I think this ball will get through the fronts a little bit easier. Let's see what happens. Well, through the front's better. Way more responsive down lane. Got through the fronts a little bit easier, but once it saw friction, changed direction really quick. It's trying to move in a bunch. Now this blue, white, silver, it's only one of the pearls. There's another pearl that's purple, pink, and silver as well, if that's more to your liking. I picked this one because, well, teal, Pro Shop color. So moving 10 right. Let's get it out there, get it left. I might make it up the hill. Yeah, way longer down the lane. Gonna have to take the speed out just a little bit. Might make it back. Oh, hit it. Yes. I think I get more of those than anybody else in our group. I don't know what I do that's so special, but it's my secret power, I guess. See how far in I can get. I really got to twist it to get it back though. Let's move another 5 right. Maybe. Not quite enough ball to get back from that spot. Yeah, when I get that far right, the ball just wants to sail down the lane too far. It doesn't want to corner hard enough. It's not quite enough traction in the oil. So I gotta move a little left. All right, so we move back a couple left here. See if that ball can face up better. Pretty good. A lot of entry angle. Another messenger, avoid the 710 there. Yeah, that ball's gonna be a lot better on drier lane conditions. Just a little too slick on this pattern right now to make that ball look really good. All right, question time. We got a couple different balls here. One's a solid color, one's more of a swirly color. Which do you prefer? Personally, I like the solid colors, but you let me know in the comments. I feel like I'm gonna throw this one a lot going forward. Same spot. They should just smooth it out a little bit. Yeah, I got way more room with that one. Let's send it back to the shop. All right, I'm back from the lanes. Let's talk a little bit about the raw hammers. So stay tuned for the end of this video. We're gonna try something a little different. We're gonna do some mirrored shots so you see me throw right-handed. So first impressions on the solid, really smooth and really controllable shape for me. Gave me a lot of room kind of either direction. I could miss in the oil and get a lot of traction. I missed a little bit left into the dry and recovered enough, but didn't jump too hard. I really liked what I saw with that one. So let's move on to the pearl. Unlike the solid, I got a little bit of an over-under reaction. Not enough traction in the oil, and a little bit too responsive off the dry. I think the pearl's gonna be a little bit more condition specific for me. I'm gonna need some drier lanes to kind of blend out that reaction a little bit more. Now keep in mind, these are only 2 of the 4 balls that are in the lineup. There's also a black and orange hybrid, and a pink, purple, and silver pearl as well. Now from what I've been told, the 2 different pearls offer a little bit of a different reaction. So the blue, silver, and white pearl gets the furthest down the lane and creates the most back-end motion, whereas the purple, pink, and silver pearl is a little bit smoother and blends out the lane a little bit nicer. Now for all of you out there that have a fugitive or fugitive solid and need a little bit of a step down, these new raw hammers are going to do the trick. They feature the same cover stock as the fugitives, but with a little bit of a weaker core, it creates a smoother shape down lane. Now who do I recommend them for? Honestly, I think there's a ball here for every style of bowler. For someone like myself who likes to play a little bit straighter and likes to see a smoother shape down lane, I'm going to throw this black solid a lot. As far as who out of our Pro Shop crew would I recommend these to, definitely Goots. He's got a lot of rev rate and not a ton of ball speed, so he needs some smoother shapes that don't overreact. Both of these are going to be perfect for him. Now I know there's a lot of bowlers out there that don't like the bright swirly balls. They're looking for something that has one simple solid color that doesn't overreact, doesn't hook too much. I think this black solid is perfect for that. And truth be told, at this price point, there really isn't anything like this on the market. I think it's gonna be a really successful release for Hammer. So stay tuned for our next video. We got Brandon Riley making his return. So we're gonna talk about, of all the bowling balls out there, which type is gonna be best for you for your first ball. So stay tuned for that.